Hi, today I'm going to share with you an interesting story. It's actually a story about how we've lost 25k US dollars with one of our clients. So hopefully you can draw some lessons from it and avoid such situations in future. It all started pretty normally. We've received an inbound inquiry. The client was looking for help with his Django application, and we've managed to win that project. We've started our collaboration, and the goal was to rewrite the existing app into the new one. So we've started our work, everything was going well. We were a few months deep in the project already, and I've heard from our project manager that the client is so happy that he's decided to stop looking for in-house developers and just carry on with us on an ongoing basis, which was great news. We've moved basically from the project-based model into a dedicated team one and opened the possibilities of a long cooperation. So another few months have passed and the project manager came back to me with more of good news. He said that client is so happy, he's now considering scaling the team and he wanted to go from 2 to 4 engineers, which again was fantastic for us. On some other occasion, I just randomly had a look on our invoices and I've noticed that that exact client was late with paying his invoices for the last 2 or 3 months, which was quite untypical and slightly alarming. So I went to have a chat with our office manager and I asked her about the situation. She said, everything is under control. We've sent the client our usual reminders. Then I've contacted him personally a few times to make sure that the situation is okay, we know what's happening. The client has reassured me personally on many occasions that he's gonna pay the outstanding invoices very soon and that he's just experiencing some short-term problems. But the project manager wasn't aware that the client didn't pay the recent invoices for the last 2 or 3 months. So he didn't know that we've got such a serious situation. On the other hand, the office manager did her job really well, so she spotted the late invoices and she issued reminders. She then arranged a call with the client to clarify the situation, but she wasn't aware that we've got active plans to increase the team size and therefore increase the ongoing cost for the client. So it was me to realize that it's very risky to scale up the team in a situation where the client has overdue payments for the last 3 months. So together we've made a decision to stop active development until the client catches up with payments. And until this time he never did. So as of today we consider that 25k as lost. And the interesting lesson here is that although the project manager and the office manager, they were both doing their jobs really well, it was only me who had the full context and decided to pull a stop until the situation clarifies. And I'm not there all the time. I'm not there 24/7 monitoring the status of payments and the status of our projects. Therefore, if we acted quicker, we could have saved more money, but at least we would not continue the development and would certainly not consider scaling up the team knowing how risky that would be. And that's one more reason why we've decided to build Weekly. Weekly is going to keep all the project and people information under one roof, and we're going to equip it with operational intelligence, so it's going to actually look for untypical situations and it's going to actively warn you about potential risks so we can avoid situations like this in future where everyone is focused on his or her job and basically you lack somebody to look at the whole picture and make sense of the whole context. So with Weekly we would probably be able to save a significant portion of the 25k because we would be able to react on time and stop further engagement before the debt of the client grows that much. If you're interested in hearing when we launch, sign up to the waitlist on weeklyapp.com. And yeah, see you next time.